Hey y'all. So I just wanted to come and talk about Mother's Day because Mother's Day just passed. Today is Monday the 15th. So yesterday I believe was Mother's Day. I'm like not good at keeping track of days unless I'm employed, and that's horrible. But anyways, so I believe yesterday was Mother's Day. First of all, before I even start my transparency talk of the day, or of the week rather, I just want to say happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. This is an all-inclusive happy Mother's Day. I am including anybody that has ever brought life into this world, no matter how long or short your term of pregnancy was. Happy Mother's Day to you. I really hope that the people around you made you feel loved. So I just wanted to come kind of talk about Mother's Day because I went into it with a heavy feeling on my heart because obviously I don't have a relationship with my mom, and yeah, I was just, not to say salty, because I don't take my issues and project how I feel on other people. I won't sit here and be oh, because I'm having a bad I don't have a good relationship with my mother, now everybody has to have a horrible Mother's Day. Nah. I just kind of subtracted myself out of the equation as far as really being on social media during Mother's Day, because as much as I love seeing all these young mothers flourish and their beautiful babies, and I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes I wish my life was in a different area so I could be a mom right now, but it was just hard to watch everybody so happy with their mom, because obviously I'm not. So I just wanted to, I guess, talk about mothering, because I'm not a mom, but I'm the child of someone who definitely could have been a better mom. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't want to come off being dramatic or looking for attention. That's not it. But in my life, I just feel it is healthier for me to choose to not have a relationship with either of my parents. I don't really see that changing at all. So because of that, I feel healthily I've had to mourn the thought of my parents being parents. I had to mourn all of my expectations. I don't know, just me being hopeful about my parents one day waking up and wanting to be a parent that I need. I had to mourn that. Here lies my hopes and dreams of my parents being the parents that I need. It is what it is, So, but yeah, so growing up, there was a lot of things my mom did that would look like the cool mom. Kids just don't have, don't need to experience certain things, or certain things aren't appropriate to be open and shown around kids. And yeah, so aside from that though, there was not a lot of affection. It was a lot of grooming me and my sister to be very similar to her. It was a lot of boy craziness, and I feel that affected me negatively. I grew up chasing relationships, one, because I wanted the love that I wasn't getting from my parents or my dad at least, and then also just I guess seeing it in the women in my family, not wanting to be alone. I just feel enhanced or increased my drive for wanting to find a man kind of thing. And that also, I feel just a side note, ruined some of my friendships. I feel I watched my mom, for example, value her romantic relationships over her platonic friendships with women, and I unfortunately kind of did the same thing, not in the exact same way, not knowingly, but just finding that romantic love was more important. And it sucks because now I look back on certain friendships, I could have potentially had just more a bigger support system from friendships. Okay, so the other day my sister had told me that my mother had posted me on some type of social media, or posted a picture of me and her, not just me, and it was saying something throwback to when we were double trouble, something like that. And it's just what do you miss? You didn't do anything nice to me. You did really mean things to me. So what, you missed that? You missed that. You missed me not knowing so that I could allow you to keep doing that. I don't know. I still, to this day, have never received an apology from the situation back in 2021, which is the reason why I'm not speaking to her. a lot of like confirmations constantly that I have to just like move on about my mother or my parents just not making like me and who I am and how I feel a priority in their lives. I don't expect my parents to be perfect parents. They had me at really young ages. They were I think like 19 and 21. So they were young. Like when I was 19 and 21, like I didn't know shit. I know for a fact. So it's like I don't expect them to be perfect. Like that's never what I'm asking. But it's just a simple fact that like you can go throughout your daily life, like every day you wake up, do whatever you gotta do, and you go back to sleep. And it's like you're okay with not speaking to me, even though like yeah, like I have taken the initiative to block whoever. It's still like, you know where I live. If it was important, like I just feel like there'd be effort in like you know what, like regardless of whatever's going on, like I want to hear from you. I want to hear your side. Like what am I doing that's hurting you, that is making our relationship difficult to have in your life? Like I don't think that that's a hard question or hard even conversation to have. Like even though it might be like emotional, I don't think that it's a hard conversation to have, because I've always just been like myself. I've always been this, like I don't know, I've always like spoke about how I feel, and I've always been very passionate about how I feel, but I just have also always been surrounded by people that like kind of only care about themselves subconsciously. Like they just only like have the capacity to think about themselves, like, and it hurts. Like I said, on Mother's Day, you see like everyone my age, or almost everybody of my age, like if their mom was alive, they have a mom to post. They have pictures, videos, like they spent that day with their mom. Or they are a mom and they got to also spend that same day with their kids. Closest thing I ever got to being a mom besides my godson was my ex's kids. I was kind of like a stepmom, I guess you could say, because I was dating him. I was like in their lives a lot, and I like it just made me really look forward to being a mom, honestly. So it kind of like hit on both sides a little bit, and I just like needed time to myself. I just encourage everyone to like listen and treat your kids like people. Talk to your kids, like they have feelings, they, you know, like they go through stuff, like talk to them. Like, sorry, I just hit my tripod. But yeah, like just talk. I don't know how else to say, like just hold conversation, like show genuine interest in the things that they like to do. There's kids right now making millions on gaming, and I remember like growing up, whatever, like video games was just always looked at as like a waste of time. I just saw a TikTok, and it was a kid, he bought a laptop, and his mom grounded him or something like that, like took the laptop, took his phone, was like, if you don't tell me right now where you got the money, blah blah blah. And he took I don't game skin, something from like Fortnite or something like that, that's like high, I guess, in like some type of stock value. He was buying and selling or reselling, I don't know how that works, and made the money, saved up the money to buy himself a laptop. And it's just like, imagine if she would have just like took the time, even like leading up to buying the laptop, to really be like what is this, what do you do, like let me watch you play the game or whatever, like, and like get into it. Like there would never even be a need to be questioning like, what is my kid doing for the money to get a laptop? I just really encourage the people that's my age that are parents to like really, as your kids are growing up, like pay attention, have conversation, like allow them to express themselves, allow them to have interests that you can show interest in their interests without adopting that as an interest for yourself. Like you don't have to be into painting, but you can show you can show your kid like you're proud of them for starting and finishing something because they're into painting. Like you never know where your support is gonna go for your kids. Hope you guys enjoyed my little rant about Mother's Day. I hope I shed light on parenting. Again, I know I'm not a parent, and I don't mean it as any type of disrespect as far as like coming from a person that's not a parent and speaking on parenting to parents. My goal always is to save or stop people from feeling the things that I felt, because like I think that I felt some pretty shitty shit. So if I can like tell you something that you can implement in your life, and then your kid is not gonna grow up and feel the way that I feel like I did my job. So I just hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Like the video, please comment any topics, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, y'all. Like, and I will see y'all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.